saying that, I mean, Ethereum is going on a rocket ship, it seems like. Well, we'll dive deep into what's happening with Ethereum, and I've got something important to share with you, what's happening with Ethereum and what are they planning to do actually in future. I mean, all the YouTubers have been bullish now. I've been bullish forever. Past 1 or 2 weeks, I mean, go see my Twitter account, and I've been saying that even when the CPI data came out, dollar was heading high. I said I'm still long in Bitcoin because that's what the charts were showing, and that's what we deal in. We deal in probabilities, and charts are all about probabilities. We don't deal in emotions. Hi, I welcome you all to the Crypto Singh Show. My name is Gunpreet Singh, and we talk about Bitcoin, crypto space, metaverse, NFTs, everything happening in the crypto space on our show. I welcome you all to the show, and the Bitcoin markets are pumping. I'm sure you all are pumped up as well. But let's not forget it's the weekend, and weekend can be dicey. I always say weekend trades are not to be trusted. Saying that, I mean, all the YouTubers have been bullish now. I've been bullish forever. Past 1 or 2 weeks, I mean, go see my Twitter account, and I've been saying that even when the CPI data came out, dollar was heading high. I said I'm still long in Bitcoin because that's what the charts were showing, and that's what we deal in. We deal in probabilities, and charts are all about probabilities. We don't deal in emotions. So saying that, I mean, Ethereum is going on a rocket ship, it seems like. Well, we'll dive deep into what's happening with Ethereum, and I've got something important to share with you, what's happening with Ethereum and what are they planning to do actually in future. So all that in the show today. So I welcome you all, and before we move on, please do like, share and subscribe. Don't forget that. So getting on to the Bitcoin market, well, the markets are pumping and Bitcoin has crossed 21,000. We're at 21,300. What do I think about the market? Well, for me, I would still wait for a confirmation around 21,800 because that's where I really think that the Bitcoin market should be. Where we can call it that it's a confirmed breakout. But saying that, let's get into the charts and let's see what the charts are actually saying, because eventually what has happened is that Ethereum has been pumping like, you know, so let's see here. Now the charts, what I see is that we need to get above 21,800, and then a confirmation on that would actually mean a breakout towards 25,000. So 24,800, 25,000 would be my next target for Bitcoin. And I've been saying that I've been long since a long time, probably a week or two. Even when the markets were really down, everyone was bearish. I was bullish. What is happening with Ethereum? Well, Ethereum, I personally think that this digital technology has already taken off. And I mean, 1260 was the resistance, but it's not really bothered about the resistance. And right now we are somewhere around 1350. But I personally believe that we have somewhat a bit of sideways movement that should happen because Ethereum was trading, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say 5 days back, Ethereum was actually trading at $1,000. Now within a time frame of 4 or 5 days, we are looking at somewhere around 30% of gains or 35% of gains, which is huge. So to absorb these gains, it's gonna have a bit of sideward movement for some time, I personally feel. But the next resistance level for me would be around 1700. So I would be taking, my profits off a bit here, and then I'll be taking about around 1680 or 1650, because reaching 17, you never know. These are again based on probability, and you can all do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, but I personally think that Ethereum has pretty much, it seems like it's broken out. For Bitcoin, I would still wait for the confirmation around 21,800 for it to really confirm to us that it's been it's broken out and it's going towards the higher level. But I've been saying that since a long time that Bitcoin will go high. And I mean, you can go check out on my Twitter account, and I've been tweeting. So I've been tweeting about the prices every single day on my Twitter account, so that for anyone who wants to take trades can see there what's happening. And I keep on putting some information on it, so do check out the Twitter account. So this is what is happening with the Bitcoin market. Now, getting back to one of the most and important, actually, the backbone of the industry is Ethereum. Now, what's happening with Ethereum? Ethereum is, is going parabolic, and the price, I mean, 35% in 4 days is a huge gain that Ethereum has had. Of course, I personally feel it's gonna go towards, around 1350 sideward movements for some time, because too much of gains too soon. So, but saying that, let me tell you, Ethereum is the most dominant layer 1 solution right now. Now, the main problem that Ethereum always faced was scalability. Now, remember, I mean, I don't know if you guys dealt a year back or not, but the Ethereum gas fees was super high, was actually higher than some of the investments that people had made. It was that high. So to scale that, to address its scalability and to get the gas fees lower, Ethereum wanted to work through layer 2 solutions. Now, in layer 2 solutions, Ethereum has been working with, Arbitrum, Polygon, Optimism, and other layer 2 solutions. But now there's another layer 2 solution coming in. Well, it might just be, something as big as any other solution, which is known as StarkNet. Now, what exactly is the StarkNet? Now, let me tell you, StarkNet is a ZK rollup or a zero knowledge rollup. Now, most of these L2 solutions or layer 2 solutions in the market are based on optimistic rollup technology. But some people believe that optimistic rollup technology is like an old fashioned technology. It's like a temporary solution. It's not really something important. But the end game for people is the zero knowledge, which is StarkNet. Now, they feel that StarkNet is a way better technology. They feel that StarkNet is actually the end game of the solution. But ZK rollups they're going to be more complex and will take longer time to implement as compared to the optimistic. So that's one issue that we have. Now let us understand what this StarkNet, who's the co-founder, or how did this start? So the co-founder was a founding scientist at Zcash. Now, whose name is actually Eli Ben Sasson. So he was basically founding scientist at Zcash, who's actually made this StarkNet. Now, saying that, StarkNet has already reached a valuation of $18 billion. So, I mean, and the latest raise was in, May, which is again huge. Now, the thing is that, can we all invest into StarkNet? Not really. We can in a way, but right now what they are doing is they are mainly focusing towards developers and software creators, because basically they don't want people to, fool around with the system or just spoil the entire system. So they're basically being very focused about, who can use it and how they are allocating their tokens. Now the thing is that, how do we get it? Well, I'll tell you what. There could be. This is again, and they had said once that in a news that there could be some of us who could get the airdrops, but that those airdrops would only be for people who already have invested into Immutable X, which I've spoken to you about in my previous videos, or DYDX. So these are the, or some other protocols as well, but there are very few of them. Now, DYDX is again a decentralized exchange. So that's also a very nice exchange, and it's probably a good coin to keep for future. It's like a Uniswap. So there's basically, there's a fair chance that you might get an airdrop if you have a kind of, investment into all these things. So StarkNet has basically, right till now, they minted around 10 billion tokens, and there's not a fixed circulation supply, so this will increase over time. But StarkNet might just be one of those solutions which Ethereum has been looking for. And I mean, keep an eye on StarkNet. Please do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, but again, I believe that StarkNet is one of the best solutions that Ethereum might have. So StarkNet uses ETH for fees right now, but it will be replaced by the new token. All tokens allocated to core contributors and investors will be subject to a 4-year lock-in period. So it means that for 4 years, you'll not be able to take those coins out. So StarkNet is something that I personally believe that might just be the solution that Ethereum has been looking for. And not just Ethereum, I think everyone is looking for a solution for Ethereum. Because saying that there's nothing better than Ethereum in layer 1, and I don't think there would be anything better than Ethereum even in coming times than in layer 1. Everyone else is trying. There are a lot of other coins or cryptos that have been trying to kill Ethereum, but killing Ethereum, I don't feel that it's like getting the entire system down. So I don't think that will ever happen. And so Ethereum for me will always be a strong coin, and Ethereum for me is not an altcoin. It's a blue chip coin. So, and I've already spoken about this, that how important Ethereum is. And as I say, Ethereum is the digital technology. Bitcoin is the digital asset. So try and understand, this is the technology you're investing in. So Ethereum is as valuable as Bitcoin in my opinion. But of course, the value in comparison to Bitcoin is way lesser. So I always believe that Ethereum is going to give you more returns in future to invest in. Plus, it's a technology. It's a beautiful technology. I don't think there's anything that has till date really surpassed Ethereum in terms of technology or anything. Everyone is trying, but so much of rush, so many projects. I don't think any other layer can, layer solution can handle. So Ethereum for me will always be the front runner. So that is what I wanted to discuss about what's happening in the world of Ethereum. And yes, the merge is coming, and Ethereum will again, it's like if you call the Bitcoin halving, this is going to be almost like a triple halving for Ethereum, which is going to come soon. And I personally believe that that is why the prices of Ethereum will increase a lot more. So that's what I have from the Ethereum point of view, and I thought I'll share this. Keep an eye on the StarkNet. It's a very important solution that they are trying to do, and if there are more updates on it, I'll update you on that. Well, that is what is about the Ethereum. But getting on to the world news, what's happening with around the world with Bitcoin? Russia's again banned Bitcoin. I mean, it's unbelievable what now Russia is doing. First, China has banned for probably so many times, and then they ban it, and then they probably again get it into the mainstream, then they ban it. So it's like a game that the countries are playing. And the Russia has actually initially signed that they are going to be taking Bitcoins for all their payments. Now, that was during the war. Now I think because of their currency actually rising a lot, they banned Bitcoin. So it's like a kind of a political scenario here, or a political thing that's been playing around with the Bitcoin. But be rest assured, this definitely means adoption, because all the countries recognize Bitcoin now, and they recognize to the extent that if their currency rises, they want to ban Bitcoin. That's the threat that they have with their currency. So try and understand how important Bitcoin is to the world, to the general world. So this is what is happening with Russia. British regulators have agreed to deepen their ties with the United States on cryptocurrency regulation again. So you might see some regulation coming in very soon, which is again good for the crypto industry. It's not bad for the industry. I don't believe crypto regulation or any kind of regulation is bad. I personally feel the regulations are always good for an industry to grow. That's how your institutions would invest. That's how your main money would come into these these cryptos, because once it's okay for the institutions to invest, the regulations come in, they will start investing. So eventually the market will grow. And I always think that regulations are always a better way to provide access or to provide exposure for all these institutions into Bitcoin or all these currencies. And and I mean there's a war going on between Elon Musk and Twitter, which I think everyone knows. So let's see what happens there. But as long as, I mean, anyone is, Twitter wins or Elon Musk wins, all I can tell you is keep investing into Dodge. Eventually Elon Musk and Dodge will do something and they will win this. I don't know the Twitter race, but they will definitely win the technological race. So do look into it always. And Celsius, again, it's now what's happening with Celsius that has taken a lot of people's money, and well, they've filed bankruptcy, and I don't think there's much coming out of Celsius right now. It's more like the Ponzi scheme that they run. And I mean, such a big exchange, I mean, it's sad, but again, centralized exchanges, this is what you get. Not your keys, not your money, not your asset. So don't put it in centralized exchanges, and put it in decentralized exchanges. I don't think a lot of users of Celsius would get their money back. I mean, I really feel for them for losing the money. It's hard-earned money, but these are the scams that really shake the world and shake the crypto industry, which should not happen. And that is why these regulations are equally important to come in. Again, another example for this, for the regulation to come in. So this is, I mean, this is what is happening around the world. And just to give you an idea, that if you think that your Visa cards or your Visa transactions are higher, I want to just put it, or tell you a fact. Ethereum actually processed 4.5 times more transactions than the Visa in 2021. That's the kind of transactions that you are seeing on Ethereum, and it's unbelievable what's happening. So you can see the world is changing, world is accepting, and all of these things are happening around you. So I mean, open your eyes, start investing. These are the times to invest. Bitcoin is at 21,000. Start DCing in. How does it matter? It's 20,000 or 14,000 tomorrow. Look at the bigger picture. It's going to be around 1 lakh, 5 lakh. It's going to go next bull run, which is around another, so the next bull run would come around 2 years or 1.5 years, which is not far. And you will see these prices and you laugh on them today, that you would regret investing at these times. So I personally believe that these are the times to invest. These are the times to educate yourself, learn, educate, get into this market. Don't close your eyes on these markets. I mean, see what's happening around the world. Even if a country is trying to ban it, I mean, if they were not threatened by that currency, why would they ban it? So I mean, it's not a Ponzi scheme. So eventually that is what is happening. And I mean, it's funny, in our countries or in a lot of countries, it's okay to play casino, but that's not a Ponzi scheme. But banning Bitcoin because Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme, well, I don't understand that. But it's for all of you to understand the financial freedom, understand the things happening behind the scenes, not in front of the scenes. Why are they wanting to ban it? So all of these things, study yourself, do your research. I'm not a financial advisor. That's all from my side in this episode. I hope you like it. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Signing off, Gunpreet Singh. Meet you in the next show. Take care. Bye bye.